I don't know what that guy over there's doing, but you alright, bro? You good? Do you require medical assistance? You wanna take a dip? I mean, I mean, you might grow a fifth arm if you jump in this, but I mean, you can just. He's not listening to a word I said. Okay, I'm just gonna go over here and pretend he doesn't exist. What's up, everyone? Game Master 468 here for your next part of my Spongebob the Cosmic Shake walkthrough. If you remember from last time, we managed to rescue Sandy from the karate downtown world. We did a whole bunch of movie-making shenanigans with movie director Squidward, got a 2% on Rotten Tomatoes, and now we got her and her Tridome back where it belongs. In this video, we're gonna head into this world using our pirate outfit, and we're gonna search for SpongeBob's pineapple and bring it back home. Yes, we're gonna bring his home back home. I know what I said, don't judge me. So, let's head right on inside, and let's see what this world's all about. Whee! There we go, I got to show you moving around the title screen a little bit there. Whoa! Blech. That animation could have used some work. Oh dear, what? Oh no! The Pie Bobs. And I guess we're not really all that concerned about it, apparently.
But I hope none of our other friends got dragged here.
Golly. Alright, so here we are. We are in Pirate Goo Lagoon. That's what this level is. Alright. So we're going to start off pretty simple. We're just going to make our way through here. As you make your way through across the beach, there's going to be more of those pie bombs being thrown at you. You'll know where they're about to land, because you'll see these little red circle things. They don't hurt you, but they do knock you back, which can be a little annoying, so do be careful. You don't want to get, like, near like a cliff or something, and then get knocked back into the water. That's not a good time. Oh, jeez. Oh, poopy. Okay. That wasn't a fun time. Alright, well, we're gonna go over here, and as you can see, we got those slingshots from the previous level. Well, we got this cutscene over here, and we're gonna learn how to use them now. There we go. SpongeBob now knows the art of using a slingshot.
With the haunting memory of me ghostly ghost. Oh, who am I kidding? I couldn't scare a baby right now. Without me ship, I'm just a pathetic ghost of my former self.
Gosh, that's terrible. What happened, Mr. Dutchman?
That son of a kelpie Admiral Prawn has stolen me beloved ship.
Prawn?
Broccoli ahead. Never mind, it's just the Flying Dutchman.
Here's my pineapple, too?
Oh my gosh!
Freebooter is taking this too far.
How dare he!
Mr. Dutchman, sir, you have to get your ship back so I can get my pineapple back.
But prawns blew out all me precious socks. No pirate worth their salt would follow a sockless captain. And if I can't round up a crew, we won't stand a chance against the Admiral.
You don't need socks to be a pirate. Why, Patrick here has never worn socks a day in his life.
Yeah, which makes it a little weird that he has a
So,
sock
if you need a
collection in the
couple of
previous
loyal
game, but
sea
whatever.
dogs, Patrick and I will gladly join your crew. Socks or no socks.
All right, but first, ye scalawags, you must prove that ye are real pirate material. To show that you are worthy, you must unearth a real treasure.
Okay. Yeah.
Earn yourselves fearsome pirate names.
Yeah, huh?
And find all me socks. I still want them back.
Aye, aye, Captain Dutchman, sir.
Aye, aye, Captain Dutchman, sir.
Yeah! Alright, so that is our mission. We're gonna go through and we're going to get ourselves the socks. Gotta go around and find the Flying Dutchman's socks and return them to him so he can make us, I guess, a pirate crew member. We also gotta do that other stuff he says, but it's mostly the socks. The socks are very important, guys. Alright, before we continue on, there is an achievement here that I do want to show. if you go around here and spin all these umbrellas really quickly,
They move with the grace.
we're gonna ignore those fish twerking over there. You didn't see that. There we go. All right, there we go. We spun a bunch of umbrellas. Easy peasy. That one I did want to show because that's like a one-off. Pretty simple stuff. Nope, we're gonna ignore that. We're just gonna pretend that we didn't see that. Didn't see a single second of that. Alright, so let's continue over. Luckily, we have some convenient signs here.
I guess I could use a tan.
But what if we get bleached and shrivel up?
Well, I guess I could be a little paler.
I mean, you're not really pale at all. You're actually quite pink. Yes! Okay.
Thank you, Patrick. Thank you.
Alright, let's try that again. Alright, our first sock is over here. Doop. And I blow up this so we can create a little platform up over here to our first
I
sock.
hope nobody needs a lifeguard.
Got it.
Oh, I'm getting notes of rented kelp.
Oh, that sounds delicious. Alrighty. And over here we have a bit of a mini challenge we gotta do. We have this right over here. So if we ground pound this, it's gonna rotate the platforms around. So we can get to the various socks in the area. First one we're gonna go for is over here. And there's a jelly maker over here, but we're gonna ignore him and just focus on getting the sock. It's not gonna really be a big deal for us. We probably will take care of this tartar jelly over here. I keep wanting to call him a tartar robot for some reason. Well, I know the reason, because he's basically the tartar robot, but with a jelly skin. Alright, got rid of him. It's gonna blow this up. It's probably jelly flavored, Patrick, hence why they're called jellies. Doop. Got some, I'm not gonna get that, that's not worth it. Get out of here. What? Is there another one up there? I assume so, since it's still shooting at me.
Like a beach ball and go somewhere else.
Wow, really showed me with that zinger. Wow. Oh my gosh, who is doing that? Oh, it is that jelly. I thought I killed him, though. Okay. Fine. Oh, maybe the jelly maker spawned him back. That's what happened. Okay. I didn't think they did that. I thought they just spawned the tiny jellies. But maybe they spawned that guy. Anyway. Our second sock, or I'm sorry, our third sock, rather, is gonna be over here. Jump over here. Boop 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 boop. Alright, gonna blow this up again. Over here, we're gonna find another thing that we can't quite do anything with yet. Over here. We have a gate here that we need to ground pound, but we can't use this ground pound. We need to come back with an upgraded ground pound later on. So keep that in mind. I believe we're gonna learn that one in the next level, actually, so that'll be cool.
Wow, I can see the whole beach from here.
I love when the scary floating pirate ships come out at this time of day.
I know, it's so amazing.
Oh, these socks pack a pungent punch, huh?
Totes. Alright, and... okay, yeah, so the last one... we need to go back to the little drum thing again. This should be the last time we need to do this. Go over here. Boop. Jump up here. What? Okay. I'll wait on that a bit. Wing. Alright. And, alright, we got a little combat section we gotta do here first. Oh, whoopsie. Dodge roll. Blech. Take that. Yeah, I think there's more. Nope, that's it. Okay. Cool. Alright, so the last sock we need, for this section anyway, is right over here. It says we need 4 socks, but trust me, we're gonna need way more than just 4. So... oh no, Larry! He'll probably be fine. He was never my favorite anyway. Let's just figure... wait, oh, but the mission marker's over... oh, gosh darn it, fine. I guess we'll go save Larry. Fine. And go over here so we can live like Larry. Get out of here, you egotistical, muscly. But I'm not a fan of Larry. He was always one of my least favorites. Alright, so after you get all the socks in this area, this,
For you and me.
I got... That finished the rest of that achievement? Me turning around quickly? Okay, cool. Anyway, I was trying to say that getting all the socks, you have to use a surfboard so you can get over here to where Larry's at. And then once we do get over here, we're going to be introduced to a brand new enemy. These enemies are called Baby Booms. And Larry's just hanging out.
Hey, you! Could you get rid of those jelly abominations?
We'll get to it, Larry. Alright, so the way these enemies work is they're gonna lob these little volleyball things at you. And if you try to get close to them, they're gonna try to move away, except right there, apparently. If you're really quick, you can go over there and spin attack them like I did just there. But what you want to do is you want to wait for them to lob the volleyball at you and then spin attack it back at them to knock the enemy into them. Or knock the volleyball into them, rather. Owie! Did that not count? I guess that didn't count. Okay, cool. Alright, we gotta do that 3 times in order to rescue Larry. So we're gonna just chill here. Get rid of him, and then the third guy's just gonna spawn right here. There he is. What's up, bro? Bye. Hey! Boom! Alright, easy.
For a sun bath, but if you could hurry, that would be great.
Alright, geez, you're a lot more whiny than I remember you being, Larry. What's up, dude?
Spongebob? Patrick? You're here too? I thought it was just me and
Third
the
guy whose
anchovies.
voice sounds a little
How did
funny.
we get here?
We can talk about that later. What's important right now is getting you and the anchovies and my pineapple back to Bikini Bottom. Say, where are the anchovies?
That obnoxious shrimp rounded us up and made his jelly minions stick us to shipwrecks all over the lagoon.
Oh
He said
no.
we're not pirate material. It isn't my fault I have a severe eye patch allergy.
Oh gosh. Darn it. Okay.
Don't lose heart, Larry. We're going to rescue every Bikini Bottomite who's stuck here, or our names aren't SpongeBob and Patrick the pirate guys.
That's not a very fearsome pirate name.
We're working on it.
Thank you, SpongeBob. I'm going home to tan and pump.
Ah, beautiful. Oh boy, it's time to do a bungee jump. Sickness! Actually, no. What we're really going to be doing is we're going to actually do a brand new move. We're going to swing
That swamp
like
sounded
so.
eerie, like the kind of place you'd find pirate ghosts.
Yeah, so now whenever you see these little bungee hook things, that would be the bungee jump in Bikini Bottom, but in this, they're swing hooks. They kind of work just like Sandy's lasso move from Bikini Bottom, except now you can do it as SpongeBob, and it's just as fun. I actually prefer the swing physics in the rehydrated version more than I did in Bikini Bottom. It's very snappy. Very, very, very cool stuff. You just jump to it and just go, wait! Very nice. Really satisfying feeling. I like the swinging in this. So, cool stuff. We're going to be using that a lot here for this next challenge, where we gotta save 12 anchovies in cages. We'll be able to find them really easily. We just circle around this area, and then we can meet up in the center at the very end. Whoop. Right, here's anchovy number 2. Let's get you. Very nice. Swing. Swing. Yeah, really fun stuff there. This is when we start getting some really fun moves to use. I like this. I like the homing attack move. Really cool stuff. This is when we start to get some really fun platforming abilities to use. Like, here we go. You can chain them together like that. Whoa, let's be careful there. Hey.
Put that jelly in my belly.
There we go. Save 2 anchovies. Meep, meep. Alright, go over here. We're getting close to the end. The last few are like all in the same spot. So, pretty close to finishing this up. Alright, this is the last one on Stranded over here, I think. Alright, let's get you. Alright, then all the last ones are on this island over here. Before we do that, we got another one-off achievement that we can find really easily. If we swing over here to this little wooden platform here, we can find this guy who's just kind of chilling. Oh my. Wow, it's so angelic. And that's the achievement, Music Enthusiast. You just go over here and you just listen to this little dude just sing a little tune for a few seconds. And there you go, sweet. Alright. Now we're gonna swing back over here and get back to our mission. And in doing so, we're gonna learn what this dude's all about. This is actually another new enemy! These guys are called Slamvilles, and they, Aw, he's just a little guy. Alright, so we got this guy. It's basically thwomps, but if they're able to move, not just, horizontally. Or I think it's vertically. Excuse me, I ruined my joke. Alright, so yeah. So yeah, they just kind of just go... I barely even had any time to explain what they actually did. But they basically, like, they go towards you and then they slam down to try to attack you. You want to keep your distance. I do think they emit a bit of a shockwave that does expand out and hit you, so you do want to stay a little bit away. And then once they're down, you can go over there and you can just spin attack them and knock them away, and they go down really easily. And with that, we saved the last of the anchovies. So now we can go over here. I went the completely wrong way. Let me turn right around and... Alright, there we go. Alright, so we got another surfboard over here.
Look at all these abandoned ships, Patrick. Ooh, I'll bet if we dusted off these wrecks and hoisted his socks up their flagpoles, it would look like the Dutchman has a whole armada. Then everyone would know he's back.
SpongeBob, that's a pretty good plan, but flagpoles don't have any feet. How are you gonna get the socks on them?
Very carefully, Patrick. Let's go.
Yeah, okay. Alright, so now we're introduced to our main objective for this level. We gotta just go to these pirate ships and defeat all the enemies. And then when we do, this area up here will clear up. And what we want to do, we gotta go over here. And like SpongeBob said, we just gotta mash the X button to hoist the sock up. There we go. Yeah! And now we gotta do that like 8 more times.
All we are is socks in the wind.
And there we go, we got a little pathway over there. So yeah, that's gonna be our main thing we're gonna be doing. We're just gonna go to the pirate ships, defeat the enemies, and then we're gonna, like, just mash X a bunch in order to, hoist the sock up like a flag. And we gotta do that like a bunch of times. It honestly gets a little bit repetitive after a while, I'm not gonna lie. This is probably one of my least favorite levels of the game. Because what you're actually doing in this level is, again, just kind of repetitive. But, that's what we're gonna be doing in this level. So here's our second one here. Oh, I got stuck there. That's fine. And this dude's just hanging out in midair. Alright. Okay, I'm gonna defeat this guy very slowly. There we go. Alright, that clears that up. Now we can go over here and do the second sock. There we go. I was about to sing the tune, and then I remembered that this is like a song from the show, which is copyright. I'm gonna be editing that out, so it wouldn't make sense. Alright, so that gives us access to the next section. Alright, we're gonna go back to finding some more socks to hoist up now. Even though we found 4 earlier, but we only used 2, and we've already run out, apparently. So, take that with what you will. I'm gonna go over here. Oh my god, what in the... Excuse me, bro. What, do you mind? Goodness gracious, dude tried to snipe me from way back over there.
These socks be saltier than a sea dog.
Indeed. Alright, got ourselves a little combat challenge we gotta do here. Careful, get rid of that guy really quickly. Let's also get rid of this jelly maker, so he doesn't create more problems for us. Like that, thank you. Alright. Thank you, I need this underwear.
No more chafing.
Dude. Oh, going for 2. Smack. There we go. Oh yeah, I did hit him 3 times. I thought I forgot the first time. Alright. That should do it. Alright. We're getting pretty close to what I consider to be the halfway point of this level. Alright, we're gonna go this way. Gonna get ourselves a big jelly. Go over here. This is a very enthralling conversation. Okay, anyway.
These socks be saltier than a sea dog.
Alright. Third sock is up here. Let's get over here.
I'm getting no.
Mr. Krabs!
Young lad, this sure is your lucky day.
I knew it, but why?
Avast ye, before ye stand to notorious pirate captain Pinzarosa. I need some saps, a crew, who can share me treasure. Wait, no, yeah, I meant treasure that time.
Oh boy, treasure!
Right, well, you seem deserving and present. Now, to share me treasure, you'll first have to get it out of an old shipwreck. It ran off course and hit some rocks in the middle of the lagoon. Someone who was totally not me must have been holding the map upside down. Anyhow, I would get the treasure myself, but I'm far too rich to do a crewman's work.
Lucky day indeed, Patrick. With that treasure, we can prove we're real pirates.
Technically, you won't be, though. I can't be bothered with the bureaucracy of registering a new crew. Or paying for them.
Will we at least get real pirate names?
Sure, why not?
Then we're ready.
Yeah. Alright, and with that, we get introduced to another new thing, which is these little, like, bubble ring things. If you glide through them, you get a little burst of momentum, like that. And you could go for some longer distances, which is pretty neat. We're gonna get a whole chain of them here as we get to this next section. Let's go over here and smash up these. And go over here. Wee. Wee. Yeah. Alright.
So gooey.
Never say that again, Patrick. Oh my gosh. Alright, gonna go this way. And we got a brand new section here of this level. Alright, so our objective is up there. We're gonna... I think we can actually kind of see there's a treasure chest up there we need to get. And that is one of the things the Flying Dutchman said we need to do in order to become real pirates, is to get some buried treasure. But in order to get over there, we need to complete a bit of a challenge.
It looks like a pretty mermaid is sunbathing.
Yeah, by helping this mermaid out right over here. What's up? That is the weirdest sigh I've ever heard. Oh my... Man, this game really loves their close-ups.
Pardon me, miss. Why so glum?
Because I, like, totally lost my joy, and without it I can't sing, which is, like, totally not cool for mermaids and stuff.
Maybe it's in your fridge. Whenever I need joy, I can always find it in my fridge.
The last time I had my joy was, like, when I was, like, dancing with my girlfriends, but they're not, like, here, and even if they, like, were, there's no music.
But music is everywhere. All you need are some instruments in your hands and a little rhythm in your heart.
Spongebob, let's make some music. Then maybe
Yeah.
we could go on a dance date.
Sure, like, as a friend, I promised myself I'd never date a balloon again. Also, I'm, like, way
Again?
more
What?
into dating pirates now anyway.
What about balloon pirates?
Come on, Patrick. I'll bet we can find some stuff floating around that we can use as instruments. Then we can serve up some music.
I don't get it.
I don't think it was a joke, Patrick. I think it was just saying, hey, look, here's some things we can use to make some music. But there's a catcher. This is a bit of a puzzle that we gotta do. As you can see, that went away.
I wish I was like dancing with my girlfriends, but they're not here. And even if they were, there's like no music.
You heard the lady, Spongebob. Time to make some music.
Yes. So what we gotta do here, if we do this and this,
Oops,
as you
sorry.
can see, they like go away. So we need to hit these pots in a specific order in order to make some music, as this mermaid keeps saying in her Valley Girl voice. So how do we know what order we need to do? Well, it took me way too long the first time around to figure this out, but the solution you need is over here. If you hit this, you can see the solution to the puzzle right there. It's orange, orange, blue, red. Excuse me, I wasn't done. Orange, orange, blue, red, green, orange. That's the order we need to hit these in. So let's do it. Orange, orange, blue, red, green, orange. And there we go.
You helped me, even though this was like totally not your problem. To show my gratitude, I will grant you like a wish or whatever.
Oh,
wish that
boy.
SpongeBob and I could reach the treasure on the grounded ship so we could become like, you know, like totally date-worthy pirates.
Like, have a safe flight, my melodic friends.
Alright. And that gives us the path forward. Sweet.
We go on a date now?
Maybe later.
So in other words, never. Got it. Alright. Alright, so that was pretty simple.
Constant air travel seems a little unsafe.
Well, we're gonna do it anyway, SpongeBob. Alright, so now we get to actually use the slingshot this time instead of it being in a cutscene. And it's, like, it's literally just a single button. Again, I don't know why these had to be, like, locked off. I don't know. It seems like a weird thing to make a power-up for something that's, like, so ridiculously simple. But whatever. So that's how those work. Now you can use those in other levels whenever they appear. And here we go. We're gonna chain these and the little bubble rings together to get way over here.
We should look for lost treasure.
Well, it'll just be regular treasure when we find it.
Indeed, and there it is right there. And as you can see, the ship is tilting back and forth, so we're gonna need to tilt this way back here to give us like a ramp of sorts. And then we can go over here and barely make it, jeez. And there's the treasure. Oh dear. Oh no, Prawn, no! Oh, okay. Well, geez, lucky us. Alright. So let's glide over here and meet up with, Mr. Krabs, or Panera, or whatever the heck his name is in this world. Alright, ships. Now, rise! Beautiful. Alright, Mr. Krabs, or Pepe Le Pew, or whatever your name is. What?
Shiver me timbers! You're alive? I mean, welcome
what?
back! You truly earned your pirate names! From now
Why does everyone want us to
we
get,
shall
like,
call
brutally
yourselves-
injured in this game? I'm very concerned.
Hey, you never said there'd be thinking involved. I have a mermaid to impress, so you better make good on your promise.
Come about with that volume, me air-headed lad, before you alert the Lagoon Guard. They're a ruthless bunch who'll stop at nothing to get their fins on me treasure. So,
Oh my.
of course you'll be compensated for all your thinking with this beautifully crafted treasure chest. Contents not included.
Wow!
Dude,
chest
what?
is the best part. Anything you put in a treasure chest
Oh my
becomes
gosh.
treasure. I should let Gary sleep in there.
Okay, fine. But I still want a cool pirate name.
Oh no. Jeez Louise. Alrighty. Well, Well, now we can go there. And our next objective is right over here. I'm gonna split this video in two, because I know that these past few ones have been, kind of long. A lot longer than I, have been expecting them to. I'm trying to split the levels in half, with these. But, even with me doing that, they end up being like 40 minutes long. It's pretty crazy. But, I'm gonna split this video here. In the next part, we're going to go over here, get the rest of the socks for the Flying Dutchman, and we're going to defeat Admiral Prawn and get SpongeBob's pineapple back. See you then, everyone.